Happy November the 4th as of recording this. It is 2:30 in the afternoon and I am wide awake. I worked third shift this week unexpectedly, and I got about 2 hours of sleep in me, and I got to be back to work in 6 hours. But I can't sleep, and the fact that I know that I have garlic that I need to get in the ground is not making that sleep go any better. So I'm out here in this small area that I had marked off for garlic, and I'm looking at all of the deer tracks. Take a look at that. Just deer tracks everywhere, because the last crop of sunflowers that I had, they literally ate every single flower that had not been harvested for our roadside stand. There are turkey tracks, there are deer tracks, there are dog tracks, and right up here, you can't see, maybe, behind the greenhouse, there's a tree stand that my nephew took 2 doe out of on November 15th of last year, about 4.5 minutes into them sitting on opening day. Now, anyway, to get back to where we're at, I have garlic to plant. I've never planted garlic before. We bought the equivalent to 3 mason jars full of garlic from the local seed store. I soaked it in water and 1 teaspoon of baking soda last night, and I'm gonna plant it right now. So let me grab it and get going on that. So I tilled this area earlier in the year after planting cover crop and keeping it weed free. It's close to the greenhouse. It is close to the flowers, and yeah, I'll be out here. Excuse me. So what I'm doing is, from everything I've read, you plant the fat side down, the skinny side up, put it down 2 inches deep, and I should probably mark where my first row is going to be, now that I think about it. But essentially 2 inches down is what it suggested. And 4 to 8 inches apart. I already lost where I planted the first piece. So that's not good. But nothing crazy to it that I've read so far. A lot of people say this is an extremely profitable crop to grow. It also helps keep the bugs away. And we'll see how accurate that is. We're doing it for fun. I don't know if we're actually going to offer it to sell. It's something my wife has always wanted to grow. We've been talking about doing this for years, so we're doing it. I can't really wait for her to be out here with me to plant it, just because I think we're already pushing it, being late. But the weather is perfect. I am wide awake, so we're getting it done. I'm going to go even with the first, the edge of the flower bed here. As far as spacing and where I'm going to grow it. The sheet from the seed company says you either grow weeds or you grow garlic. Don't grow both. So once I get done planting, I will go cover it with straw or hay that I have left over from the roadside stand. And hopefully not only keep it weed free, but I'm sure there's other benefits to that, such as keeping the soil warmer, I would imagine, right? Because you're supposed to plant this 6 weeks before the ground freezes. And with it being November 4th, that puts us in January. There's a good shot that with where we're located here in Michigan, we're going to be frozen before that 6 weeks. So hopefully these have enough time to establish their roots and we yield some crop. I think I figured out the follow part too. There's a setting for, like, when I'm just doing normal stuff, it'll stay on the same pan. But for when I'm doing like all kinds of action stuff, there's a setting that should follow me much better. And I'm starting to realize, when we left the store, the guy was like, "Holy cow, you guys bought a boatload of garlic." we bought a boatload of garlic. Let's just go right here. And I'll use my knees that I was walking or need as a guidepost. Yeah, I'm excited. Doing the third shift thing has definitely prevented me from working out here as much as I should, and I'm just kicking myself for it because it's absolutely beautiful. It's like 55 degrees right now for November here in Michigan. Not too shabby. It's not super windy, but what I'll be able to do is Thursday at 10 p.m. will be the last night I go in for the weekend, or for the week. I'll be out, I'm hoping to get out at like 4 a.m. Friday. Sneak out a little bit early and go home, sleep for a couple hours, and then I'll flip my schedule to first shift schedule. But that will provide me all day Friday of working out here, all day Saturday, and all day Sunday. I can get caught up. I still have a boatload of wood that I need to split, like fully split behind. I have the wood out in the tree yet. I have these sunflower stalks that I probably should just cut down, get out into the compost pile now, and then I have the greenhouse that I need to finish cleaning up yet also. So just goes to show the work is never over. But man, it is breathtakingly beautiful out here. It's another one of those days where I wish I was doing this full time, or less of an honest man and played hooky. I think I'm spacing way larger than I need to also, by the way. But you can tell how much moisture these garlic bulbs absorbed from soaking last night, and that's definitely not 2 inches. Getting impatient for some reason already. Bored, you might say. Is that the ADHD? And one more. It's a lot of freaking garlic. Whoop. Whoop. A little dirty. Rock it out. Rock it out. If we do this more, I probably should do strings and spacing and have help and all the other things. I'm really surprised though how I didn't round up this. I tilled this a couple weeks ago. I guess it's cold enough where nothing that seed-wise that is here can germinate with how the temperatures have been, but I'm just really surprised that there's nothing here. I planted, what did I plant? Turnips, peas, winter peas, and a winter wheat behind me. I didn't do anything but cover crop behind where I did the 5 experimental rows of weed barrier and different pro-cut sunflowers to test. So the goal or plan, and I'll talk about what we're going to do very often, but I will cover this because we essentially did it. This will be all sunflowers next year, supplemental flowers for our farm stand and whatnot. And then in the events that maybe we get some volume purchase from a florist or something, or a farmer's market person locally, we have more than just maybe a couple hundred at a time. It seemed like we never really had, I wouldn't even say that. We never really had more than maybe 30 to 40 true perfectly timed to cut sunflowers at a time. And it would be like every day or two that number would replenish. But you know, if somebody came and said, hey, I want to buy 500 single stem sunflowers for $300, we wouldn't be able to do that with how we did it this year. Just think of another way to generate income, so we're not paying just everything out of pocket. The wife will be happy that I got this taken care of. And if you're still with me and you were looking for an educational vlog or video on garlic, that is not the what I'm going for this time, or this channel. I'm not going for the educational. I'm just going straight up vlog. This is real. This is life kind of thing. I'm gonna need more flags. I'll probably just go get the hay when I go get more flags. I got plenty of flags out here. I don't need to go anywhere. Never mind. I'm already getting antsy where I'm bored. I don't want to leave. I guess what I can do too is go this way. Use those same flags. It's a beautiful day. Oh, what kind of berries are those? Yuck. I shouldn't say yuck. It's not that's gross, but darn. Looks like I wet myself. And we'll do that. This might be the easier way, anyway, than carrying. Didn't want to go down there, that's for sure. There we go. Oh, the wifey. You're not going to like that, are you? Oh, I got the shade cloth over there also that took off half. Need to take the other half off. Probably just stick it in the greenhouse for now, just to keep it from flying away before I stack everything up. Oh, flags. I need flags. So I kept track of all the Pro Cut varieties with flag markers. And snapdragons. Should probably figure out how many of these snapdragons cut down. Or how far. Should probably figure out how far I need to cut the snapdragons down. try that. It smells good. Want a garlic pizza right now. See if I can get a little more consistent on the spacing on this one too. I'm gonna drag my left knee. Hopefully that will give me a better guide also. There we go. Now we're cooking with butter. Is that the same? Cooking with butter? Cooking with gas, cooking with grease, cooking with butter. Man, the amount of deer tracks. They just got fat and sassy with this, all these sunflowers I put out here for them. They went to town. That last batch, there's 480. I bet they ate 400, seriously, without exaggerating. I drove out here one day, pulled up. I was on the, I can't remember if I was in the tractor or in the truck. When I pulled up, there's a little doe just sitting there. And then just like kind of looked at me, took one more bite, slowly turned around, and then walked into the blueberries. Didn't even phase it with my presence. I think this is more than one stalk of garlic. I might as well. All right. I think you got the gist of me doing some garlic. I'm gonna finish this up and see where I'm left time-wise before I have to get the boy off the bus. And yeah, I'll be back. My hands are so dirty. Why didn't I wear gloves? Like, for real, why didn't I wear gloves? Get some footy, some fall footy. Driving back to get the hay or straw. I believe it is straw. But at the same time, I think it may be hay. And to be honest with you, I don't know the difference between straw and hay. Ooh, somebody calling me. That says spam. That's why, another reason, third shift is so enjoyable. You get I put phone on do not disturb, but if you get 2 calls within a minute, it comes through. And it's not so bad. Like, I've done third shift for a long time, and I'm not complaining about doing this 1 week either. But when you only do it for like a week, you never fully get into the sleep rhythm of it, right? So usually what I find is by Thursday, day 4 of the week, or Friday, I'm ready to rock, and I'm on the third shift swing of it, and then I gotta shock my body back into, no, you gotta stay up for like 24 hours essentially, crash, wake up in the middle of Saturday morning at like 3 in the morning, just wide awake, and then struggle to not fall asleep at all Saturday, and then same thing on Sunday, and then Monday morning wake up feeling like absolute crap that you didn't have a weekend. So I said I wasn't complaining. I'm sure it didn't sound like a complaint, but ooh. Goodbye. A message. Huh. I wonder what that means. Transcription. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. It's kind of creepy. Automated message that said goodbye, but I read the transcript at first and it said goodbye. I'm like, who's saying goodbye? I gotta get this blocked off yet. Looks like somebody already tried to drive through. We got some pumpkins. Might as well clean that up real quick. But let's get this hay and these pumpkins out of the way. Oh, that sound that I absolutely despise. I was backing out of here today, And I realized cleaning the trees here helped with the visibility. But these trees, the not so big trees down that way, you can't see. So for liability reasons, obviously we will have insurance when we do this, but also I feel like I need to provide better visibility for people pulling in and out. It's part of the reason I was so anal on making the driveway as wide as it is. It cost us more money, but it being this wide provides a car to be able to pull in while a car is pulling out, and it also allows us to have triaxle loads of logs delivered here. These, you can tell a different color. They were under the canopy of the farm stand. They stayed nice and dry. The other ones, not so much. I feel like I'm gonna break my back if I try to lift one of them. Let's try this one. Surprisingly, not that bad. I'll bring 3 just in case. I doubt I'll actually need 3. I'll bring 3 just in case. Do. Now I kind of regret using my drinking water to wash my hands. Bye-bye. Look at this. Here, I'm gonna pan over though. Colors are peaked. Look at this view. Tell me you don't think that's an incredible view. And what I think we're gonna do with the farm. Next spring, a lot of people are gonna be able to share that view with us. I think it's gonna be big. Not big. No, you know what? Stop the diminishing belief. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be popular. We know how to grow something organically online, build a presence. It's gonna be big. But what I intend to do, what I'm thinking is, people will enter. I'll take a little bit longer of a way, and it will do one-way directional traffic. So this is how people would enter. I'd have this little driveway blocked off. And for the firewood, I'm not going to say what I'm going to do here right to the left, but for the firewood, you would come down, and it would obviously leave this large enough so people that have trailers or bigger trucks. And then somewhere up ahead here a little bit, you can't see my hand, but to the left, I'll mow down some blueberry bushes. And then we'll have the different stacks of wood there that people can buy. And then nice swooping turn, and they can pull right back out onto the road that we're off of. And cars can keep coming. No one ever gets stalled. No one ever has to back up as long as they follow the direction of the traffic, which is one way. I like that. I've played it out in my head. I think I'm fixating on something maybe that isn't as in need of attention as what I'm giving it, but like, I don't ever want a car to have to back up a long way and risk hitting something or another car because another car is trying to get in. Now, obviously some people are going to be silly and not follow instruction, but like, I'll have it marked out very well with signs like directional, one-way traffic, firewood this way, parking for blank this way, yada yada. I think I'm going to run out of time with getting the shade cloths taken care of before I have to get my son off the bus. But let's at least get this straw or hay put down. Tomorrow, my last meeting concludes at like 7:30. I know I'll get caught on the way out, so it'll probably be about 8 a.m. when I get home. I will commit to getting the tractor and log splitter out here and at least finishing that cord that I got right there. I want a whole cord stacked. I'll leave the cover out here, and I'll commit to Thursday morning also. Thursday's going to be, oh man, I I gotta stop somewhere on my way home tomorrow. And it'll be even later than that. I work till like 10:30. If I sleep, that'll give me 4 hours of sleep. Then my son, for those of you who do third shift full time, I commend you, especially with a family. And if you're like a single parent, man, God bless. So what I need to do, I should have grabbed the clippers while I was here. But it's 1 week, Nate. Just a sacrifice. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? You gotta finish this stuff, man. You can get snowed out at any point, but with the tractor, will I get snowed out? Will I get snowed out? That's the key. I think the tractor, as long as I create a path, like stay on the path. Well, hey Blue Jays, how's it going? 2 just flew out. You can hear a couple that way. Yeah, you guys are mad. Oof, that stinks. That stank. That really stinks. Oh, God knows what kind of spores I'm inhaling now. Damn it. Oof, yuck. I don't even want to keep going with this one, really. Yuck. Who knows all kinds of crazy seeds I'm planting starting right now also. Why did we get a call? I've never answered. I block and they just call from a different number. Like, I don't want anything that you have to try to offer to sell me. Stop calling me. Must be the power numbers where call enough people, somebody will answer. Oh, and then they never leave a voicemail, which makes me feel like it's got to be robocall. Maybe I should just start answering and playing really dumb. Hello, Billy, is that you? You ran away in 1975. We miss you, Billy. Something crazy like that. I had one person try to tell me that I took a payday loan out. And that if I pay it today, I won't go to collection. Never taken a payday loan. Credit monitoring and all that. I know they're full of crap. And I remember I was asking her questions. I was just grilling her, right? Kind of entertaining it. And I was like, that is exactly how a scammer would answer. Sir, I'm beyond offended. I've been doing this for 20 years. La, 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 la. I mean, they had, basic information that you could find out about me through any quick search, free, basic information, right? I feel bad. People must fall for it. Where they keep doing it. I don't feel like I really spread this very well. Curious to see what the next one spreads like. maybe even too aggressive. I think I'll have enough time to cut down the snapdragons. I gotta see how far. Cut those down. And I realized I'm probably relying too much on ChatGPT for that stuff. Because I have no idea how far to cut snapdragons down. I'm guessing you leave 2 inches, if I had to guess. But, ooh, feels like that's going to spread a little better. I have no idea. See, that's what I think is going to kill YouTube. What's the point of making a video about that to try to get searches or search traffic views if ChatGPT is going to answer it? There we go. There we go. All I keep thinking about is fantasizing about the farm-to-table restaurants that are around here. Some pretty famous ones. Are they going to want our garlic? Are they going to want real farm days garlic? It'll be all the rage. Demand will be flying off the shelves. That's a lot of straw. Or hay. So what do you think it does? Does it keep the ground warmer? Does it keep weeds from coming up? What's the point of it? Besides, we're not spreading it right. Ooh. That's a lot of hay. I don't feel like I'm going to do the last one. Guess I don't feel like I'm going to die of some rare bacterial fungal disease spreading this one. Oh, I'm gonna have another one go off in 1 minute. That was me thinking I'd actually be able to sleep. Here, we'll call that good for now. I'll try to clean up that last little bit. Let's see if they left a message too. Turn that alarm off. Did they leave a voicemail? Within 10 minutes. 13 minutes, really. But why call within 13 minutes? Ooh. Poor job spreading that. Man, I am so ready. Voila! Let's find out how far I should cut down these snapdragons. All right, so we're gonna hold off on the snapdragons. We have not had a hard enough of a frost yet to kill the foliage. From what I can see, it looks like I should cut it down to 3 to 5 inches and then spread some hay over it. Hay can retain too much moisture, but I'm just gonna try it. I got nothing to lose. I didn't really intend on planting these here. This is actually the first length of wheat barrier I planted, and day 2 a huge windstorm came and ripped it all up, and that's where I moved to the 12-inch stakes. Never looked back. I'll always use those 12-inch stakes. So I'm gonna wait. Man, these are really pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off. Let's get back to the house. Actually, I'm gonna put the straw in the greenhouse. And with what time it is, I think I'm gonna call it a day on this video. Mission accomplished, getting the garlic taken care of. I'm gonna get little man off the bus and head to bed. Tomorrow though, let's shoot for 1 hour of split action. 1 hour split action. Until the next one, as always, give a like, give a share, give a subscribe. Tell me what you want to see below. Hoping you're loving the minimal editing style and just following along on a natural day here. What you see is what I'm doing. There's no filters, no glam, no acting. This is the real deal. Until the next one, peace out. And bonus action. You know what? Because I feel like it, because it's my vlog, my channel, I'm gonna film driving back. I'm gonna take the long way home. The long way home. I'm gonna take it back. And the peas and the wheat really came up. There's a ton of watermelon back in there. Not a ton. There's probably 30 watermelon back there that you can't see that the deer aren't eating. I gotta burn that brush pile. Ooh, there's the watermelons. Deer are not touching them. I gotta burn that brush pile for snow. Just an absolutely beautiful day. So much work to do, but it feels like it's play. I remind myself though, this work, quote unquote, that I have, how does it make me money? Cutting that stuff up and splitting it for firewood? Yeah, that makes me money. Okay, boom, good stuff there. Keeping the farm looking pristine clean with what we want to do, yeah, that could help us make money. Just burning stuff to burn stuff and drinking beer, that does not make money. Did not have my weekend beers again this weekend. On Friday and Saturday. And that set me up phenomenally for third shift. I feel like historically when I flipped, I'll have beers Saturday night, like I said, been very open about, and I hate beer, by the way, too. I don't know why I was drinking beer for the past couple of months. I like ciders, but yeah, I was drinking beers, and then you feel like crap. Not only were you tired because you flip your schedule, but you feel like crap. I'm glad I passed that right now. See the fence posts that I didn't finish burning. Just got too late in the day. But we'll get to that. Today would have been a good day to burn if I had paid my dad to do it, but I forgot. Look at those beautiful yellows. I love documenting the transition of the farm. Hey, kitty, kitty. Peters. Hello, little kitty. Hi. That cat is the nicest cat ever. I don't know if you caught it, but the most vicious cat. It will sit under the bird bath, and when a bird flies in to get a drink, it will jump up, grab it with its claw, drown the bird, and then eat it. That's vicious. That's animal instinct. But here we are. We're back. Like I said, until the next one, peace out.